Oh, it's already up. Hey guys, yeah, right off. Everything's good. So I've got the mic uh, prime 7 people right off the bat. Cool, man. All right, guys. So I'm gonna show y'all. Um, what's up, Hogan? So like I had kind of mentioned in the live stream. Now these are crude, guys. I understand. If I do get rid of them, it's gonna be really cheap. They they're not painted. Well, this one's not painted yet. This is basically what I'm going after. Um, I had bought one off of eBay back a couple of years ago for around 110 bucks, something like that. But it's a 372 exhaust or muffler. Um, and what you do, get you some pipe, throw it in, and it it helps us off. It helps us off. Um, I do have a couple more of the OEMs. Um, what's up, Dan? And Anthony, what's up, man? The mic's working all right. Actually, you know what I could do?
And Anthony, what's
Yeah.
up, man?
Okay. Mic sounds good. Okay, so this is OEM. Um, I'm looking more or less for these, but they go anywhere from like $60 to $100 just stock. They've got the single port cutout, which the second one I ever done was an OEM. The issue that I've got right now, as you guys can see, it's not beautiful. Okay, I can always cut this down, do whatever, um, but I need to figure out how to get a straight deal here. This one's worse, and of course this one's not painted. I have used both these uh, mufflers, and they work great. This one's a little bit different. I've got to tune a little bit more on this, and I think it's because this port. But they're pretty much open deals. This one I like out of the two of them so far. This one I like the best because it's not you can't really see the in or the out of the whatever you want to call it, the pipe, the two inserts that I had put in. So you get not huge amount of back pressure, but it's not a. Let me see if we got something here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Okay. Um, so with this one, she's got zero back pressure, I guess you'd call it. Um, this one in particular is directly, and it's really just a test for me. Um, what I can do. Time is it? Yeah, 7:30. We run saws around here. I'll show you guys. This is my. This is the first chainsaw I ever purchased. This is a 372. It's an X-Torque. I know X-Torques now. Not the best thing in the world, but it can be fixed like anything. I've got the Red Beard Saw Shop, 2-inch filter, uh, external filter, blah blah blah. And this is the ported. You guys can see I'm making just I don't know how this is gonna work, but I will start it for you guys. So if you guys are listening with earphones, I don't know how this is gonna, you know, pick up. So I did bust my choke lever off. I've got another one right here to put in, but I'm not gonna do that yet because I'm still modifying the hole that I had cut from the cover. That way I can slip it on, slip it off, easy. So we'll give her a... Like I said, it might be really loud. I apologize if it is. You guys can hear... You guys can hear it. Do I have... I do. This is one of my eBay saws that's going to be going on eBay. I just put a everything's new. Carb, piston, ring, jug, seals, the whole nine. Let me see. Looks good. It's been run. So what I'll do now, guys, like I said, I hope it picks it up and it's not too bad in the red volume wise, but I'm hoping you guys can hear it. Let me see. Grab this guy real quick. What do I need for this? Where are you? What do I do? Let's see. Yep. Okay. Nope. Oh, it's on it, dummy. Okay. So I got one here. And I'm not going to put the little diverter shield there for heat on because we're just going to demonstrate the difference in the sound here. This sounds like what did I say it sounds like? Excuse me. Restrictions. Horribly, horribly restricted deal. The OEM mufflers don't sound so restricted. I did actually just buy these off of eBay for a very good price. I think they were 15 or 18 bucks. So I bought a couple of them to just start testing. That way if I ruin a pile of them, it doesn't hurt so bad compared to the ones I was buying before. My neighbor's got one that I went with, I think it was 1/2 inch tube. Where are you here? This will work. If I can get it out of there. Come on. No, you know what I'll do? I'll use this, but I won't use it. So I don't know if this one's just going to start right up. Like I said, this is a brand new rebuild. Know why I didn't have an air. Just make sure there's some fuel in here. Yay. Maybe enough to start. So this is, I'm going to say China exhaust, muffler, whatever you want to call it. Decomp off. Okay, let's see what we got. She is pretty good on compression for not even being broke in already. Ooh. Okay. Need to give her a little splash. If I got. Check that wood stove real quick. All right, she's going. All right, so I'm gonna put some of that in there. Okay, so that's, I'm gonna say restricted OEM muffler. Like I said, they do have a port, a small port. If it'll look at that, I'll tell you guys. If I can find my little cheap tape measure. So the port on, we're going to call this a China exhaust muffler. I guess you'd call it a 1/2 inch. It's not really. That would be like 1/2 inch OD. This is the stuff I was using before. You guys can see. Okay, it'll go right over that. So I thought, oh, perfect, you know. I'll give it a little bit more restriction. This is ¾ of an inch. And that's OD as well, but it fits over the 1/2 inch. Where is the, okay, there it is. This, you know, get what I'm saying? This is 1 1/4 inches. Okay. Justin Pierce, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Hello and welcome. All right, so going from a half going from a 1/2 inch to 1 1/4 inch. What did I do? Right? Yeah. Yep. All right, so what I want to look at, that's just barely on there. Okay. So first of all, what is this? No, it's a 372. Okay, so I'm just going to throw this guy on here because, like I said, fresh build. Don't need it getting crap in there. All right. I'll show you guys one more iteration the version that I'm going to be sticking with for sure. I think altering, I just purchased this guy off of eBay. I've cut with this all day, as you guys can kind of see from my appearance here. We've got probably 8-10 inches of snow today. This guy is different, very much so. See, yeah, you guys can see that. Okay, so I did just order, and this is another eBay deal. Call it scumbagging, whatever you want, but I'm looking, you know, I watch Iron Horse, I watch Buck and Billy Ray, I watch all these guys, and there's a reason why they mess with these exhausts. And after you run one of these saws, it's night and day different. I am working on trying to get a, what is it called? Well, I can show you guys actually. I got the cell phone right here. That's a big boy saw right there, LOL. My big boy saw, one of them. This is the 395 that I built from 2 case halves. And as you can see, the brand new recoil that I had put on there, it broke. It's got so much compression. I'm not gonna mess with it until I do a little bit of work to it. I think I broke the oh, I didn't even start this one. I think I broke the recoil on that saw 2 or 3 times now. It's got so much. So I think it's called the Foreman. Foreman. It's a little bit chilly in here. That shop's 80 degrees. This one over here is not airtight. What am I looking at here? Watch list. It is called I got a little bit too much in my watch list. There it is. Oh, it's a Fordham SR. Basically, it's a Dremel on a shaft type of deal. I could actually show you guys the saw what we were talking about on the live stream. Purchases. This I'm really excited for. This should be here Tuesday. Very attractive looking saw to me. I did already buy the big bore kit and another Walbro carb. I have a couple kicking around here. I do have Meteor pistons, caber rings. I have a couple jugs and everything else ready for it. But just after watching some reviews of it, it don't have very good reviews. So one of the gentlemen that I watched took the, there we go, took the, how do I get the string off of there? Either way, I think you guys will be able to see that. It's a blacked out 372 from China. And I like blacked out, that type of thing. And I did purchase 32-inch bar. It's my biggest. I think this is going to go on 395. I do have a brand new 395 here. And I will tell you, if you're looking for anything that big, don't buy cave halves and think you're going to build a 395. I think we've already been down this road. I've got more in that saw, and I think it still needs mounts. Logger Wade had sent me mounts for it, but one of the mounts that I had that he wasn't able to send is still bad on it. But I've got more in that saw than I have a brand new 395. So, granted, that's got the big bore pop-up piston. But this is the very dirty used. I just actually built this saw. This is brand new to me. It's my first 371. This has been a saw that I've wanted forever. Very hard to get a hold of, but I did just build it. I'll let you guys hear this one. That's a spicy one. That one's got the big bore kit in it. Piston. That one I think's the Tekka Seal or something like that. It's a highway big bore with the purple box, which I don't think I have anymore. I think I burnt it. Nonetheless, that's an angry saw. Where are we now? I think we'll get on to, yeah, well, it's perfect. That's perfect. I got a saw right there that doesn't have a muffler on it. We just ran it for the first time, so why not mess with porting exhausts with a brand new build? So you guys heard the fart can here. Kind of has the wet fart sound. What I need is my punch. Where is you? There you are. Okay. So the thing that scares me with this is after screwing up two of them, as far as where they are, I don't want to do that again. But like I said, worst comes to worst, if I do get these figured out on where I want to put the ports, maybe I'll throw them up, half price, whatever. Like I said, they do work. I did have to tune the saw to the new muffler, but they're unique. This one can actually see I've got the West Coast felling dogs. This one actually rubs my West Coast felling dogs. So unless you're running West Coast Saw Shop felling dogs, it should work on your 372, 365, 371. No problem. Okay, so let me just look at them real quick. I think what I want to do, I really don't want to screw this up on camera. I don't know the best place to put y'all, if there's going to be any interest in this at all, but hopefully. Let me wait for the camera to make sure that's a decent view. All right. Oh man, it cuts like a dream, Bubba. It cuts like a dream. It is night and day. A 372, big bore, stock exhaust, cut. I don't know if it's like a teenage thing, where as soon as you put a fart can on a car, you think you gain 10 horsepower. but that muffler mod there, it changes things. It changes things for sure. Okay. So hopefully what the problem is going to be here, guys, is we're already at 7:45, and my neighbors are 8 o'clock people. And this is kind of a job. Oh, my wife's home too. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna give this a good college try. I don't know how the mic's gonna do with all this, guys, so I do apologize. I don't know how the wood vise is gonna take it either. I've never done it in here. I've only ever done it in the other shop with a real vise. This is, premium tool from Harbor Freight as well. So we're going to be ordering some new bits. How's this sound? Is this horrible? If it is, I'll put my mic in the other room. I apologize. I forgot about kind of having a quality mic on you versus one of the huge things, guys, by the way, you guys will see. Okay? That right there is how you ruin a saw. By doing what I'm doing, be very careful. Make sure you clean every chunk out of this thing. There will be a disclaimer if I do go get into selling these. No issues. Thank you, ShopCat. There will definitely be a disclaimer to clean it out. I don't want to be responsible for blowing up nobody's saw. Okay, and I don't know how it's all going to work because it wasn't my idea for this. Like I said, I'm just one of them guys that doesn't want to pay $120 per muffler when I have what I need. I'm just not, I don't know, I'm more of a backyard guy when it comes to this stuff. So if a man can build it, I want to try type deal. And I want to provide stuff out there for people. But you know the deal. You know the deal. I do have some stainless as well. I did just test this to see if it would work. But that's going to give you a beautiful bluing. So I don't know how I'm really going to do these yet. If I do, I'm not going to do them tonight because that's going to be a trial deal. So I'm just going to use the steel tube that I do have. for a battery, I think. So we are almost there. Come on, phone. Stay with me here. Oh. Hey. Nope. YouTube, where is you? There we go. Okay. I think that's it. That's it, boys. Ooh, don't do that. Okay. It's really nice when you can do this dry and not put oil to the bit, but because my bit is, this is worked on a couple of skidders as well. Drilling out the skid plates after the rocks smash them up. So like I said, I do need to go to Harbor after church tomorrow and get me some new ones. But I did, who is it? Project AVE. It's either Project Farm or AVE. I think it was Project Farm now that I think about it. He did a step bit challenge to see which ones were the best. And I do have them in my cart. They're expensive though. And I don't know how many people are actually going to be interested in purchasing anything like this. So before I get too bent, I'm basically making enough for the 372, 365, and 371s that I have. That way if they don't go anywhere, it don't hurt nothing. You know, it's just it's just one less thing that I'm going to buy. But I am going to be working on getting the 1.5, 1 3/4 inch pipe and trying to duplicate that muffler, maybe with a bigger expansion chamber on it, and kind of dabble with that a little bit, because I am extremely happy with the way that sounds. The power doesn't seem any different than these, but they're not ported saws that I have. Hopefully I can get a hold of Iron Horse, or, well, I think Iron Horse is going to be my ticket, but I know he's busy with the Buckin 372, what is that, 90 horse, 372 or something like that for Buckin. And I'm pretty sure he takes on other customers as well, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with that, because I would really like to see what a ported 372, if the muffler modifications do as much as they do, be kind of crazy. Now what do I do? Hold on a minute, guys. What do I do if I have to cough? With this frickin' dead cat thing on me. Sorry if it was loud. Oh, thank you, man. I actually, this is yellow birch, white birch, that's what it is. Yeah, I milled it right down the road. It was the first thing that I actually milled. And that first, this was the leftover. Kind of show you the mess here. This was the leftover bit that the gentleman had bought all the slabs from me, and basically nearly paid for the 365 and the mill just with that one tree. I think I milled up maybe 10 or so 12-foot slabs. And then this piece, which had, I was looking for somebody that was looking to do the epoxy table because it had bad spots in it. So I just cut it down the middle, took the good, and did it. But I ended up putting it on Marketplace as like a best offer type of deal. And a gentleman came up, bought all the slabs that I had, and I forgot what the price was, but like I said, it nearly paid for the 365 and the Alaskan chainsaw mill for one tree. So but we do have a guy out here that is selling, what is that? Frig. It is. It isn't. I don't remember what the heck it is. But he's getting off of one 10-inch slab. He's got it listed for 150 bucks. For one, and he's selling and selling and selling. I think that's his job now. But it's worth it. It's nothing that you know, he planes it, leaves the live edge. So I think he's got a hand planer type deal. It's beautiful stuff. The stuff that I sold was pretty crude. You know, it had the chainsaw milling marks, stuff like that. I didn't go nuts with it. It was a best offer type of deal. Hey there. Is that gonna bleed? Okay, so what you guys want to do, and like I said, this is it wasn't even planned, buddy. It was never planned. You watch enough Wrangler Star with the Back to Basics and the cabin that he built from the Alaskan chainsaw mill. I think the way this country's going, community based before too long, and if you can figure out how to mill your own wood, grow your own garden, I think you're going to be ahead of the rest. But that's a talk for another time. You guys can see there's here. Blow these out, man. So what I just did, kind of be able to see, there's going to be a, if you've got junk, and I'm not saying that these step bits from Harbor Freight are junk, mine are, because they were dealing with skidder stuff. Have on the inside wall, you want to make sure all that is gone. Use a round file, use whatever you've got, true it up, and look at what you got for, you know, and this is where you can kind of play with it. What I'm gonna do, kind of give it a little bend, because I'm not completely sure on how I want to make this, but I know I want to do it a little bit better than that. What have I got? Maybe some Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight's been my go-to from in the woods. I'll tell you that. Everything you buy changes. Like I have a lot of Snap-on tools from being a John Deere mechanic for a little while. The Snap-on guy always knew when payday was, let's just say that. So what I'm looking for, And this is where you're going to come in. Something like that, I would imagine. Right. Let me just take a look here. Go over to the crude. I just want to make sure that whatever I build, it's not going to be hitting the West Coast Felling Dogs. So, I've got to be better with this chat, guys. I apologize. It's hard to be productive and have all this, but like I was trying to get into, or starting to get into. Let me see if we can't. I want to show you guys how to do this. That way, if you guys can find cheaper exhaust and play around, it's the whole name of the game. You'll be night and day ahead of a lot of people if you can just go out into your shop, put a little bit of Johnny on or them guys and just chill out. Beat the rat race a little bit here. So what I'm looking for is what angle we want to put this at. I'm thinking I want to try something like this. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, I've never used the magnet before. And before I do that, what I'm going to do is try to burn this paint off here. And this is where it kind of gets a little bit sketchy. Because of the wood. Where are you? I am sorry. So what we're going to be doing, any of you guys out there, I'll show you actually. My first ported muffler, where are you? 55. I'm not afraid to show what it looks like when you begin here. Let me see. You guys can see here, maybe. This was done with a MIG flux. I wasn't using gas. Okay, not beautiful. The other thing with this one, this is a 55, and this has got, why guess? This has got 3/4 inch. Right? Yep, exact same pipe. This is what I used. Just regular round rod. Okay. And I didn't have enough heat to penetrate the pipe. Either way, it works. It works all the way around. I closed off the port on the side. This is a 55 Rancher. And it livened this guy up too. The saws, that one actually has a little bit of scoring from, as you guys can see, the sparkles, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, the sprinkles. The sparkles coming out of there. All right, so how we do these is with flux. You guys ever see anybody welding up a radiator? You can use coat hanger, but I bought these flux off of, I think it was Amazon. It might have been one of my first. I don't use Amazon generally at all. This is Blue Fire copper brazing alloy, 0.5B pack. Let's see. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go get the brazing. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, if you guys are doing this, what I ran into twice, like I said, I did five mufflers last weekend. 2 I messed up on. And what I didn't do was I didn't put the compound on. So this is your almost like a 2-part epoxy type deal. I don't know how to explain it besides that. The brazen rod would stick to one part, not the other. So you use a flux, almost like a primer. Like if you're doing plumbing, that type of deal. Velcro, you know all about the plumbing. So you put that on first, you feed the rod to it, and it works. Plain Jane. That's all there is to it. So first thing that I'm gonna do, like I said, is try to bake off some of this paint. I don't know if you guys can witness that or not. Here, I got you guys on a Gorilla ball frickin', I don't know, it's the first time I'm using it. Oh, here we go. I'm sorry, bud. I didn't mean to. I have a friend that lost his trucking job during COVID, so he started reclaiming old wood from buildings being torn down. Now it's a full-time gig. Yes, that is huge, man. When my aunt and uncle tore down their barn, I was able to reclaim some of that as well. That's awesome. Nothing like reclaimed stuff, man. And that's the same thing with tools, guys. I have never been a yard sale man, but if you guys are interested in old vintage stuff, there's nothing like it. You buy this new, I think I have one. No, everything that I have for that is, no, I do have one. No, that's old with new handles. I don't know. I don't know. We'll get into that at a different time. But the old stuff, boys, they built things to last. Kind of why I'm shelling so hard for 372s. They're just a working man saw. They're not these electronic carb. I've got 2 of the electronic carb top handles, and they're both junk in my eyes. Neither one of them run. Brought them to the dealer and they said, oh yeah, the electronic carbs need to be reset. Whatever, I'm not screwing with them. They're going on eBay, I'm pretty sure. I'm done with them. I'm gonna go down and get a little old Echo top handle. I've got one ordered. Start doing the climbing with that. So I'm just using a little bit of 4/0 steel wool. You don't have to get the paint off. Like I want to try to haven't got the or bare metal. Itself, you know, I was looking for a deal. I definitely made. I'm a lot. Know many of them. A lot. You know, uh, industry with the turn and all the trees. This, that, the other. Uh, I don't and all that. That trend. But, uh, we'll see. I'm like I said, magnet. Uh, over giving me. To zoom in, or if it's able, I want to open professional for modelers. Now, okay, can you guys frozen stream frozen the pipe got that clean pipe that I had sanded down. I'm gonna okay, let's here. So 8 or 30 and so on all days. Gonna get this in that coat. That this is just 29, 20, yeah. Uh, yeah, I just too, but it's just pig that I relate. It, I think all stuff. Pig, that's it's garbage. It's a thing that I think that it really got better, but this yeah, this thing, the other. I mean, maybe the older ones are better. That's just one of the things. Uh, tips or lesson. I, uh, the the bolt with start as soon as you get into the middle, it's just like a drive in the whole just search. Right. We've got that started. What I'm worried, you know what? Holding magnet. Don't know what it's good. So we're gonna kind of be here. My vices are. I have anything. I really don't want wood here. Tin. This. Chair. Okay. Now, rid of getting. It's not. Okay. Bye. Yeah. Before we finish. And I'll be done enough again. Can it's or not same voice. What am I doing with this? Throw it. Now we got. I think we get off here, but hopefully go with. Although I don't know what okay. Oh, Mac. Different candy coming out of that. We're at here. Okay, so in another brazen, I really enjoy any sort that I can do this without blend having many last weekend, the weekend before that. That's the worst one I've ever. Uh, Carrying out there. Good. Should still like be safe. Like that Chinese guys. I'm gonna continue to get quad burn. Oh, hopefully you guys enjoy here. Nice little pool going. Eat off. Cut support. I have to make do what with because liquid the so you know the heat liquid around that. If you get a gummy, it's not hard to save it. It does as far as like my fire thing. But you because here. All right, so ready for this? It's gonna be Mexican. See, it will go big. It's what I had a good there. Just coverage and I did get some cut off that great. Just had with uh, blending grinder. I want to there. I can get this. I can keep there. Up or are we? Or we have it lagging. Let me just open up here and here. Stream. See ya. Bars and good. You want to say? Is